we're all set. Thank you, ladies. We have with us head coach Lorelle Hoyer, along with Kat Warpinski and Caroline Walsh. Coach, we'll start off by saying I thought as the match went on, it looked like your front line just physically took over and dominated the match. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about being patient in the front court. Obviously blocking, we've had a pretty good blocking season. We got greedy at points this season. We struggle a little bit with teams that run a higher ball, so it's really about just being patient, getting in our grind, and then getting our hitters comfortable and trusting in what we've done all season.
So, Caroline, when you talk about maturity of being in the NCAA tournament before, obviously this is your second go-around, how did that play a role when you guys were maybe down a little bit early in, the second and third sets to not, give in and kind of stay the course in that regard?
Yeah, I think just having that experience of being here before and kind of, like you said, letting that take a role last year, I think we just were able to recognize really early, okay, they're in a run. We just need to side out and do our thing and play IUP volleyball. And I think a big thing this year for us is just, no matter who's on the other side of the net, it's just not worrying about what they're doing. It's really the focus of what we're doing. And I think we did a really good job of it tonight.
Kat, as a setter, having a balanced attack is probably something that's, great for you. How does that kind of make things easier for you when you have different options you can go to from the setter position?
Yeah, I can give the ball to anybody and they'll put it away, which is super nice. And it doesn't have to be the best set ever. Everybody just goes up there and is aggressive. And I have full confidence in anybody that no matter who I give the ball to, it's probably going to end up being a
Coach, first NCAA tournament victory in 6 years, obviously making incremental progress with the program. Where does this kind of rank as far as, the incremental progress that's being made as far as the last couple of years are concerned?
Yeah, I think I've been here maybe 20 months now at this point. So we talk about just every day getting a little bit better, learning from what we've done, especially at the end of the season, making sure that every day in practice, every match, we were getting a little bit better. And obviously we love winning, but we talked about this season, especially in the postseason, it's like a pie eating contest. Win or lose, you still get to eat pie, and we still get to enjoy being around each other and make our season last as long as we can, and that's been our biggest focus, and so that's really exciting for us. Winning is great. Everybody loves winning, but this is a really special group, and the longer we get to be together, the better it is.
So you talked to me earlier in the season about UPJ will run you as long as it takes to get that point. We saw that today a little bit. How has that changed from previous games where might be a little bit quicker to drop the ball? You're hanging in with them a little bit longer today.
Yeah, we served really aggressive, and that kept us in the match. We struggled a little bit in serve receive, and that kept them in the match. And so it's kind of a little bit of cat and mouse game in that way. And I think we got really confident towards the end of those sets when it came to serving aggressive. Obviously, Kat finished on a great run for us and made up for the fact that our serve receive took a little bit more time today.
So we did also see, again, a lot of that great serve. Is that something that you've really been pushing in practice, that you've really been trying to boost, knowing that you're coming in playing UPJ, that team that'll take you back and forth?
Yeah, I think from the moment I got here, we talked about serving being our identity. We had a really great serving season last season. I think we were ranked in the top 15 or 20 in the country in serving last year. Again, kind of in that same area. People are expecting aggressive serving from us this year. Last year we were a little bit more of a surprise, so it's taken a lot of work, but serving is part of our identity. We want to be one of the best serving teams in the country. We want to scare people from the end line.
So this is not my last one, unless I think of something wrong. But both Kat and Caroline, being here and seeing how far you've come as a team and the progress that you've made this season. Obviously, Caroline, you've been here for a little bit. Kat, you're new to the program, but what does that mean for your program, your confidence, this group of girls in
I can go first, sure. I've talked to you about this even. Obviously, I've been here for 5 years, so just watching the program grow from the ground up basically has been a really cool experience. But even just from back in August and even September when we were playing, those tournaments, even in Findlay, Ohio, we look back on film and it's just such a completely different team. That's the hard thing with bringing so many new girls in is you're building a culture, but you're also trying to learn how to play together. So I think that's one of the biggest achievements we've had this season is, when everything started to click, we're a team that's really, really hard to beat. I would hate to be on the other side of the net versus us personally. So I think it's just been really rewarding watching us grow every day, kind of like Coach says, just pushing it like one more step forward in practice every day, and I think that really pays off for us.
And I think from the get-go this season, we knew that we would end up here, that we belong here, we deserve to be here. It was just putting in the work and executing at the right moments, and all of our work for the whole season has kind of come together, and we're playing our best volleyball right now, which is what every team wants to do.
Kat, how tough was it playing in the fourth quarterfinal, waiting all day long to?
Yeah, it's just literally the whole day you're thinking about when you finally get to play the game. So at least we got to play at some point today. That was nice, but at some points it felt like it was going to take forever.
How about you, Caroline?
Same thing. We're all super antsy, I think, just from the moment you wake up. And Coach does a good job. She keeps us pretty scheduled, so you can't really get bored. There's always something that you should be doing. But yeah, just like all the talk today was we want to be doing more of this right now. We just want to jump on the court. So I think that just shows how much we love playing. But yeah.
Coach, what about the challenge of facing Gannon tomorrow?
Man, we have battled them all season. And so I'm excited. Like, they've got big hitters, we've got big hitters. They've got great defense, we've got great defense. We've showed all season that it's going to be a battle. And I'm excited. Like, I'm pumped. Obviously, Gannon's coached great. They've got some great athletes. We're looking for some redemption. We're looking to make up from some of those 2-pointers that we lost earlier in the season, and we're just pumped. And we're excited to play against somebody else. You know, having those 2 weeks off from when the PSACs were till here, I think these guys were overplaying each other, and they didn't care who was on the other net. They could have played Todd, and they would have been happy. So anytime we get to play,
You would have stolen all the balls.
anytime we get to play against somebody else right now is really exciting for us, and being somebody that we've battled well is even better.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies, thank you very